Do you prefer talking dirty or hearing it?
I like hop and hop.
Okay.
I like to give it, and I also receive the dirty talk.
Can I hear an example of your dirty talk?
The basic is like, you like that? Who's your tatay? That's what I say. Yeah, that's as far as that goes. Or like, yeah, like you like that? That's not really.
How about Martez? What does Martez say to you?
It's like she says. Let me try to imitate her voice. Whose backpack is this? Like that. Whose backpack is this? And then I have to say, yours is. Yeah. Yours. What else am I gonna say? Yours. It's. Oh. No, wait. Mine? No, it's hers. Wait. Am I supposed to say? I'm confused now. It can't be that bad. Oh, 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 it can't be that bad.
Did you go to the club a lot?
As a youth?
As a youth?
Yeah.
Dude, if you have to say anything like as a youth, that means you've lived some days, dude.
Yeah, I'm just old, man. But yeah, definitely there was a...
How old do people think you are?
It varies, but most of the time you do not look as old as I've seen. Oh, I need to top off too.
Oh, here, we'll do this. Can we say top off anymore, or do people keep thinking?
No. Yeah, I shouldn't have. But what do you say? That's polite. Pour me some more, please. Like,
well, because when you say I need anything with a top,
yeah,
right?
It's like, oh, okay. Then that pause.
Well,
do they even say that anymore?
Half of everything is everyone says pause still.
Okay.
If anything, it's booming more. But yeah, half of like the American vocabulary just means blowjob now.
Yes.
Right.
What top off means?
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, because like you want good top, right?
Yeah.
That's like good head. But so I'm afraid that if like, hey, can you top me off? That just sounds like, hey, can you like suck my dick, right?
Yeah, I feel like a virgin. I've never heard that.
I don't know, dude.
I was like, can you give me some top? Or,
can you give me some top?
Or
neck? You can't say neck anymore.
Yeah, or head.
Yeah.
Well, definitely you can't say head.
Can't say head. You can't say. You know how if you're good at talking, you say that you have a good mouthpiece.
Yeah.
You can't say you have a good mouthpiece anymore.
Yeah.
Because that just means
anything related to the mouth or head or neck area, except for nose. You can say nose and ears, but yeah, mouth, neck, head.
Yeah. You can't even talk about having a sore throat anymore because people will be like, "Oh, what did you do last night?"
I forgot the throat. Yeah, definitely can't say anything about that.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Yeah.
Wait, so you did go to the club a bunch growing up?
Yeah. Well, in my youth.
What is your youth?
I feel like I was like a late bloomer because like if you were like a real diehard clubber, then you were like 16 with a fake ID trying to get into city nights, or you was like an avid city night goer. I think in all, I probably went to city nights twice. Once when I was of age, and then another time I was like super old and I was just there because one of my homies was like Keith the Sneaks DJ, so I came in through the side.
Wow.
And I just stayed behind the stage, like I wasn't in the club. But then when I was like, in my 20s, like 21 and over, I definitely, was like, there was a point in my life where I felt like I was at the club like the whole weekend, Friday, Saturday.
And was the move to go to Lucky Chances afterwards? That was always the move?
It depends how you feel, but if you were really in the mood, or like you were that drunk, or you just, you wanted to eat and you didn't know, like, there was choices. It's a city. So you were like, okay, is there anything here that you want to eat? Sometimes we would just, instead of going that way on the way home, we would go to Daimo.
The Chinese food place that stays open till like 1.
Yeah. Like,
in like Richmond or Hercules?
Or Albany, where the Ranch 99 or 99 Ranch, I still don't know what
what's called?
Which the appropriate way of calling that store. But
I actually don't know if it's 99 Ranch or Ranch 99.
Yeah, see? Because like I think my wife, my roommate, she was calling it 99 Ranch, and I was like, no, I think it's Ranch 99. And then we were like both like, no, no, it's this, no, it's that. And then we had to like, Google it. And then Google like the explanation is like, well, some people say this, like, well, you're not telling me which one it is. Like, do I gotta call the establishment and like, hey, what's the name of your market? Because I called it Ranch 99, and then someone's trying to say like, if you look at the logo, it's like the number is first, so it's like 99, and then
Ranch is on the bottom.
Yeah, but then people's like saying like the first thing you see is Ranch, like in the logo is like in the center, so you go up. And I was like, well, who reads like that? Like,
No one
I read
reads
like
going
this.
up,
Like,
yeah.
or like left to right. Like, so I still don't know.
So it has to be 99 Ranch.
Yeah.
But I say Ranch 90. What are some things what are like names of establishments that Filipinos get wrong?
Oh, it's everything.
There's like Trader's Joe.
Yeah, Trader's Joe. Anything with the S. What is this?
It's Safeway.
No, at the end. Like Dunkin' Donuts. Is it Dunkin's
Donut?
Yeah, like I don't know. Now it's just Dunkin', but what was it like back in the day? My dad, like when they had electronic stores like Circuit City, and there was a Radio Shack or Good Guys. I don't know if you guys remember.
I don't remember Good Guys.
Yeah, okay, so look, you remember? Does this sound? Yeah, see, yeah, that's my age. So there was Good Guys, but for some reason my dad would always call it Two Guys. And then I was like, no, it's not. It's Good Guys. And then it would like evolve into Two Guy. Like, you mean two guys or two? And yeah, but that's one. Or like McDonald's would just be McDonald.
Or McDonald.
Or yeah, McDonald.
I don't know where the A came in.
Yeah.
But I know some Filipinos my age
Yes.
that have never been to the Philippines, that don't speak
They
Tagalog.
say McDonald?
They call it McDonald.
But McDonald's or McDonald? No S.
McDonald's. Well, they say McDonald's.
Okay.
Because Filipinos for sure just get rid of the S.
Yeah.
And I don't know where that comes from. I think it's just because you grow up with parents with accents, so you just adopt what they say,
Yeah.
right? Let's see, what else is there?
I'm trying to.
Burger's King? Is that
No,
that's
no,
not
no,
a thing.
no.
We're
It's-
just forcing it now.
Yeah, Burger King, or it would be, my grandpa would say Burger.
Oh, Burger King.
Burger King, yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Or Popeyes, it would be, I've heard Popeyes or just Popeye. Like, and then you get it either or, right?
And
Yeah.
you know exactly what they're talking
Yeah.
about.
And then even like at a point when like Jolly Bee, right? Mm-hmm. I've heard Jolly Bees, but like I was like, do you want to go to Jolly Bees, like, or like because there's multiple, or like is it Jolly Bees?
I don't even fucking know.
It's just
there's no S.
But I've heard Jolly Bees. Like, you want some Jolly Bees? Like, you mean like, like Popeyes? You don't say Popeyes. Is this like, or Burger King's? You just say the name of the place. Like, you want some McDonald's, you want Burger King, but then like Jolly Bees. Like, you want Jolly Bees, or is it you want Jolly Bee?
Dude, yeah, you're right. They add S's to names that don't have an S, or they just completely remove the S.
Yeah.
And then the switch up of the P's and F's is something that I had to describe to like white people.
Yeah.
Because I had this white guy ask me, he was just like, why can't they pronounce F? Why can't Filipinos pronounce F if you literally have to pronounce F in the word Philippines?
Yeah.
And I said, I think it's because of this, because Filipinos don't call the Philippines, they call it Pilipinas.
Yeah.
There's a lot of P's in it.
Yeah.
I remember my uncle, he had 2 bootleg shoes from the Philippines. And when you put them together, it said Pilipinas. But when you separate it, one says Pili, the other one just says Pinas. So his left foot said Pinas.
No way.
Yeah.
Was it like a brand, like something like a brand name shoe, or just
It was a brand that I've never heard of.
Okay. That's crazy.
Have you've been to the Philippines, right?
Yeah, but it's been a long time. I haven't been since 2010.
Wow. And how often do you get that question, being who you are?
Oh yeah. When was the last time you been?
Like, or were you born there? Are you from there?
Yeah. Someone I talked to, I met like online, like they're in the Philippines. So they asked me like, when was the last time you been? It's like, man, 2010. It's like, damn, man, you need to come back. And they're established. They're from here, but they're established there. So like, you got to come over here. Let's hang out. Like, I get that a lot. Like, come through. Like, come to the Philippines. Like, damn, man. Like, I would love to. Like, but yeah, it hasn't been since.
At
2010.
this point in your career, do people know at this point in your career, do people know that you're Dennis, or do people still think that you are actually Bong Robbie? That Bong Robbie's a real person, not a character.
Some people still think they like. I guess it's because you never know when they found out about me or like my content.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're newer, then they still think that like, oh shit, I thought that's how you really sound.
Damn.
Yeah. And then initially that's what it always was like, dude, where's your accent at? Like, why do you sound like we were talking about like Nump earlier. Like when I first met Nump and like we were texting first or messaging, and then when I finally met him, he's like, whoa, like what the hell? Like, and he's like, you're like code switching because like, like you're talking to me like normal, and then I could hear like, like, where are you from? Like, I'm from Vallejo. I could hear the Vallejo, and he was like, what's up, man? Like, what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know. It just comes out. Like, yeah. But it was like, like most people that the initial, like when I first meet somebody that is meeting me for the first time, that it's like, wait, where's your accent?
Damn, they really think that you are from the Philippines with a thick accent.
Yeah.
How about Filipinos from the Philippines? What do they think about Bong Robbie?
It's mixed. I think some people like think like, like I've gotten comments where it's like, oh, stop making fun of us. It's people like you, like they bring up, I don't know if they're using that phrase right, like, like the whole crabs in the bucket. Like, man, I'm not pulling nobody down. Like I'm making fun of us, but it's also us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, I don't know. That part always gets me upset. Or like, cause it's like, it's what I grew up on, man. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we have source material that we're pulling from, right?
Yeah. Like my family or like I've said in the past, like it's, this is what I lived through. So like, it's not like I just think of it as like just what I've gone through. Yeah. I'm exaggerating a lot, but I'm not doing it to make fun of us. I feel like I'm just trying to represent us. Like,
dude, because
the comedy that's us.
I'll be making some clips of me making fun of the Filipino accent, or making fun of my mom's accent, or just a typical clip of like, this is the way that certain Filipinos say these words.
Yeah.
And then in the comment section, it's super mixed. There's going to be a whole bunch of people that think it's super funny. Yeah. But typically, if it's Filipinos from the Philippines, they'll be hating on like Philams super hard.
Yeah.
And when they type in those hate comments, it's hard for me to like really sympathize with them because it's broken English.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're texting in an accent.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they'll talk like in like Instagram, they'll comment and it's in Tagalog, and I'll pick up some of it, but then I have to, you could translate, on the, there's the button you can press, like, what are they saying? Like in English. Yeah. And you're like, oh, what? You're saying that? Like, man, and then it's like, then I gotta go to like Google Translate and try to communicate back to them what I'm trying to say. Cause I don't want to, if you're communicating to me in Tagalog, then I mean, I can't, off the top, I can't, like, I gotta like double check my shit, but like I want to respond to you and like, nah, that's not what I'm trying to do. Like, but it's so weird. Like
I don't know where that disconnect comes from. I think when Nump came here, we talked a lot about like trying to bridge the gap between Filipino Americans and Filipinos in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Because we're all still the same people.
Yeah.
And I mean, you see it happen with all other ethnicities that they'll be making fun of their own race. You see comedians get on stage and they talk about like whatever ethnicity they are.
Yeah.
And it was such a huge surprise to me to see when I first started putting like Filipino content out there, like how much hate I would be getting from like the Philippines,
Yeah.
And I understand it. My brother and I, shout out to my brother. He's in the room right now. He's off to the side. But growing up, we always made fun of my mom's accent.
Me too.
As every Filipino American kid would.
Yes, always.
But on the reverse side, now that I'm older and in my more recent years, I've been trying to like learn more Tagalog and speak to my parents in Tagalog so that I could like, have a piece of my culture in my pocket.
Yeah.
And growing up, when I would try to practice my Tagalog with my mom, and I'd feel like, oh, this feels so heartfelt because I'm like trying to be a good Filipino, she would laugh and she'd be like, you have an accent. And then I'm like, dude, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if you had like similar experiences like that.
Well, like as far as like,
your parents, they're from the Philippines.
Yes.
And have they ever made fun of your Tagalog accent?
Not my parents, but like at work, like I work with Filipinos, like my boss is Filipino. So we respond, like, most of us there are Filipino Americans. So we respond to them. I know that he was born and raised in the Philippines. So when I say stuff like, he's leaving and he's like, all right, bye guys.
Yeah.
So then I say shit like, bukas na naman or whatever, right? So when he responds to me, he hears the accent. So
Yeah.
she was like, bukas na naman, like, it's like, that's like really how I'm sounding. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I even try like in my head before I say it, it's like, make sure you have some sort of accent, I do comedy and content with an accent. And if people think that I am really from the Philippines, then I feel like if I start speaking Tagalog, then I could utilize the accent in there. But if my boss is making fun of me, is like, all right, boot ass man, like I'm from the South or something, then it's like, then I guess I'm not doing it right.
Yeah,
you know what
dude.
I mean?
I do this thing because I work, where I work, there's like a bunch of custodians there that are older Filipino men.
Okay.
And so I try to be respectful and I try to like practice my Tagalog and I
Yeah.
try to talk to them in Tagalog.
Yeah.
But then it backfires when I say something like, kamusta na? Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that stuff. And then
Yeah.
they look at me a certain way and they're just like, okay, this guy knows Filipino or
Yeah.
this guy knows Tagalog. And then they say something hella fast
Yeah, yeah.
and I miss it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
like you got it?
Yeah.
But, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get good at that shit, dude. I haven't been yet. My brother went recently for the first time, like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait. For the first time in how long? First time ever?
First time, dude.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been there.
I remember you saying like, so that was your first time in. Wow.
Yeah.
First
man, I
time
sold
since
the
ever.
hall and everything, bro.
How long were you there for?
10 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do the, like the city and then the
Yeah,
province?
I did fucking Manila.
Yeah.
Mall hopping.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought about it.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah. Because why would you go all the way to the Philippines to go shopping at American or like shops that you could see in America?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to go buy a fucking Gucci bag in the Philippines
yeah,
when I could
you
get
could
Gucci
do it
here.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But you did the province as well?
Boracay. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. And we're going again this year.
Okay.
I mean, he would tell me some crazy things like how there would be, even in poverty, these kids that have nothing, they're running around looking so happy. They'll walk up to you and like they'll be like, "Hey, do you want us to get you some like sea urchins or something like that?"
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like you just pay them a little bit and they're so happy to go out into the sea
Yeah.
and then bring it to you.
Yeah.
And then stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, life is different there.
Totally. Like I've seen like clips of like, what is it? Like one of like, I don't know if it's like it's an area outside of Manila. Like it's a hood, like a province. I think it's called Tondo.
Oh, that's where our dad's from, yeah.
Yeah. So
The hood.
in there, yeah, that's the hood, right? I think my dad might have been born there.
Your dad probably knows our dad.
Could be. Like,
We're
but,
probably
like,
cousins.
I think we all are.
Yeah, dude. Every time you date a Filipino, that's incest.
Yeah. I know, man.
Gotta make
we
sure.
Gotta do it was at the 23andMe before you sign on the dotted line. But so yeah, like I've seen clips of like people living in poverty where like they ain't got shoes on, but they smiling, or like I've seen clips where like it's hella raining and it's flooded, but they're like just splashing through, like like it's nothing.
I've said this before, but one of the beautiful things about the Philippines, as well as like other impoverished countries, one of the most beautiful things is that there where they have nothing, they act like they have everything. Yeah. And here where we have everything, we act like we have nothing.
Yeah.
And like, what is that, right? It's kind of like, it's kind of fucked up. It's backwards.
I guess it's the culture, right? It's because we're America is like everything's here. Yeah. So, and there's different classes. So we every day we're basically living the American dream because we're here. We didn't have to, grow up in poverty like most of our Filipino brethren, right? And that's what they dream to get here. So the fact that, we're here, like we're so used to it. And then you can see, I mean, everywhere you see the different classes, right? Like I'm sure like in the Philippines, if you're living in a province like that and it's so, it's surrounded by poverty, But then you go like, a couple of minutes down like to Manila and you see everybody.
There's
Oh
BGC,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, you got shoes on, you driving in a scooter and shit like that, then you be like, yeah, damn, you living the dream.
Because the wealth gradient is not really a gradient.
No.
Dude. It's just black and white.
Yeah, it's like you're poor, you're not poor. I mean, there's middle class, but even then, like the middle class to like that to like poverty is like miles away. Like,
because even here in California, there's at least a gradient, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because let's take it like in Vallejo.
Yeah.
It's still expensive. It's like decent. You could afford it though. You're not gonna have the best place. But the further and the closer you get to the city, it gets more expensive. So there's like Vallejo, and then there's Martinez, and then there's Concord, and then there's Walnut Creek, and then there's Orinda, and then there's like Lafayette, and then Moraga. It just gets more and more expensive. That's a fucking gradient.
Yeah.
But then there, it's like what's the mile difference between somewhere like BGC and the province?
BGC itself is like a bubble.
Yes.
Step out of it.
Yeah.
They don't even allow jeepneys.
Yeah, I heard this. Like, they don't let jeepneys, like tricycles, they keep that place like pristine. And that to me is kind of dope though, because then you could get the best of both worlds and like, be like, I've seen same thing, YouTube, go down the rabbit hole. Like I've seen like they talk about expats where like they're not Filipinos, but they're from America and they move there and then some of them go straight to BGC because it's like, I'm living in a foreign country, but I'm not in BGC. I'm not. But I go like maybe like I walk 10, 15 minutes away and then I'm in the Philippines, even though, I don't know. It's dope to have the differences like that. But I think the whole thing about like us here, maybe it's we have too much or they always sell the dream as like, you have the opportunity to get all that. Because, on the back end, it's like, we live here, you go back there. And I remember going back in 2009, and I went to my dad's house in the province. And they look at you like you're rich. Yeah. So it's like, I'm packing my bag and like, you gonna wear that? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wear that. I came here with it, yes. But then you start thinking, then you realize what they're really asking you. Like, like, hey man, you got Nike on your shirt. You can hook me up. And then you realize, all right, go ahead, man. Cause I could probably go to the store and get that tomorrow. So then it's like, okay, that's why you're asking. Or like one time I had a bottle opener, but it was in the shape of a credit card. And I took it out because I was drinking a beer and popped it. He's like, can I have that? And I was like, man, this was like one of them things that they sent me in the mail as a free thing. Like it was, then in my head, I'm like, man, I like it. But then I also I had to check myself. I was like, I don't know. It's probably like super dope to them. So I was like, here, have it, bro.
Dude,
like,
it means way more to them than it means to us. Here in America, we've grown numb to the necessities of life.
Yeah.
They're fucking stoked about the necessities of life. Dude, I was watching this vlog. Some of my algorithm is just white people touring the Philippines in 4K.
Yeah.
And like, it's this white guy.
I'm on there. Like, I'm same thing. Like, you click, I'm saying like the algorithm, you click on one thing like that, and it'll show you everything.
Oh, dude, that's why it's dangerous. Like, when I see the thumbnail, I'm like, before I click on this, I have to know that I'm signing my soul away to side boobs forever,
Exactly. So you were saying that.
Yeah, it'll be like a white dude just going throughout like these impoverished areas in the Philippines, and like they're treating him like a celebrity. All these Filipino girls love him. But what I love is that he's actually like interviewing people and giving money away to people whose houses have been like destroyed by floods or typhoons. And then there was one that really got to me. This white guy, he went into this area. It might have been in Tondo or something like that. But it was this shop where they were selling like fried chicken. Okay. But the fried chicken consisted of leftover like kind of eaten, like used fried chicken in the trash. They would take it, they would clean it, then they would refry it.
Dude, that is a thing. My coworker was telling me that, especially in Tondo, like places like that. There's a term for that where like they'll go through the trash and they'll grab food like that. That like it's a chicken that hasn't been eaten, but it's sitting in the trash, and they'll grab it and they'll like wash it and then either recook it, rewarm it, and they'll serve it as brand new food because
Dude.
they don't have money to buy food.
Here in America, we get pissed off from like 1-day-old chicken from the fridge just because the skin's not crispy anymore.
Yeah, definitely. But that's a whole thing. Like they'll go through the garbage and they're surrounded by it. So there is a term my coworker was telling me, but he was saying like, yeah, they'll like just grab shit from the garbage that looks like it hasn't been eaten, but it's obviously in the garbage, and then they'll bring it back, wash it if they can. If not, they'll rewarm it, and that's dinner. And it's like
dude,
or lunch or whatever.
It's sad, but
Bag.
Yes, that is the term.
oh,
right
they
there.
call it bag,
Yeah,
which makes sense.
yeah, like literally, you just shake the dirt off of it and eat it.
Yeah, for the whites out there, if you guys don't know what bag means, bag is something that like if you have like a dusty blanket or like a sheet, or you want to get crumbs off of a tablecloth, you bag it, meaning that you fucking you throw it, not throw it, like what do you bag it?
Yeah, that's you just bag it, like you shake it, you whip it, I don't know what this gesture is, but that's what
bag is one of those words where there's only a word for that action in Tagalog and not in the English dictionary. You know,
but it's like you know what it is. You just like you said, like I can't explain what that is in English,
dude.
But they do it too.
There's
do it here.
few things that you can't explain in English that only exist in the Philippines. Like I can't go up to a white guy. I should stop saying go up
just
to
a
a
white.
It's so funny though. But I can't go up to a white and be like, close open. They're not gonna know what that means. I can't go up to a white person's baby and be like, beautiful eyes. They'll be like, this guy, get this guy away from me.
Like, what are you talking about?
But we all know what this means. No, that's hella funny. Dennis, welcome to the podcast.
Oh shoot, damn. We were in here. What's up?
We're in here, dude. By the time this comes out, it'll be around Valentine's Day. So for the viewers at home, I kind of spent $6 at Target to really deck this place out. I got Dennis Barcelon AKA Bong Robbie up in the studio once again for our Valentine's Day episode.
Hi. What's up?
How's it going, man?
It's going. I have to think. I don't know. I don't know why I pause so much. Like, how's it going? Like, it's good. It's good.
Dude, it's been going so well. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it has been, but it's like I don't know. I've tried to tell myself like I don't know if it's just me, like like self-sabotaging. Like, don't be too comfortable. Like,
I see.
Yeah, even though it might be. And where it is, it's good. It's just I don't ever want to say like, all right, yeah, I'm good. Like if I die tomorrow, then I'm good with what I mean. I think if I die tomorrow, I don't know why I went that way, but
then we'll at least have gone this episode.
Yeah, exactly. Then we're good. But
then this episode will hit numbers.
Yeah, hopefully.
Dude, Dennis Barcelon's final appearance.
Yes, but no, like I don't know if that's. I just don't want to look at. I don't ever want to look at it like, damn, like I got there or I'm here now and I'm done. Like I don't have to do shit anymore.
Because you're not. I mean, it's even the first time when you came here, your social media presence was pretty poppin', and that was back in 2023. Fast forward almost 3 years later,
that's crazy.
You've grown so much more. You've done so much more. You came out with a movie that is available on YouTube. Check out Hello.
The movie on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes. For free. Yes.
Dude, and so the last time you were here in this studio was, I believe, October of 2024. So it's definitely been about like over a year and some change.
Was that the Bong...
When you were just Bong Robbie, when you were Bong Robbie the entire time.
Yeah, okay, yes, okay. Damn, that's been that long. Wow.
Dude, and then since then, you and I have been on the same lineups for multiple stand-up shows.
Yeah.
Which is really cool, dude. I mean, that's something we've talked about a long time.
No, like from the very beginning, like even just like, we were just talking about like your background in improv and like we were talking about the time, like I wanted to get into stand up, but I know, I remember like, yeah, that's dope that like we ended up going at the same time, like, you know, doing it.
There's recorded evidence of us saying, I guess we'll get into stand-up, maybe if it happens.
Yeah.
And then it fucking happened.
Yeah.
And look at this. Since then, we got to see you perform at some of like the biggest clubs in the Bay, you know? I think the first time my brother and I saw you do stand-up was at Cobb's.
Oh, yeah.
Opening for Keith Pedro.
Yeah.
I think that was like late 2024 or something like that.
It might have been. I think it was. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was, I gotta say, like, we were so fucking proud, dude. What a show you put on.
Thank you. I mean, shoot, the one where did we go? I always forget the one that we performed at in SAC. That was the first.
Oh, SAC Punchline.
Yeah, to me, that was the first one. When I did that one, like, I think, like, Artie asked me to come on that one, and then that one was already, like, to me, I was like, damn, it's a Punchline. It's an actual comedy club. I'm not gonna say it, but may I have some more, please?
Dude, no, you can say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it. Sorry.
No, you're good, dude. But cheers to you. Thank you for coming through, brother.
Thank you
and
for having me, as
congratulations to all of your success. Because
and likewise,
I mean, it's cool because you're just the homie now. You know, it's like
we are homies, bro.
We are homies, and it's cool to be on this journey together.
Yes,
side by side.
Yeah.
Because like I think whenever there are like Filipino stand-up shows that are being thrown, then both of our names are probably in the mix, you know?
Yeah.
So it's really funny that happens that way.
No, it's like, dude, is there not that many Filipinos that are doing comedy in this area? Is that what it is? I mean, I know a handful, and you had a few on here, like, you know, like it's like Artie and Wally and you and me and who else? Now there's only 4, so there isn't as much as I thought there was.
Well, it's the power of social media, dude.
That too.
Like, it's truly back in the day when stand-up comedians were trying to like make it, they really had to pop out to a bunch of open mics, which is like what a lot of comedians should be doing to like hone their craft. But like, I'm grateful, and I'm sure you are as well, that we've kind of like got to expedite our comedy careers a little bit because of our platforms. You know?
I mean, just like you said, just being up there is once I got on stage for the first time, and it wasn't at like a club, it was just like a show. Like they had a venue, you know, a little stage, but just to be up there telling jokes, and it's something that we were talking about, and then I finally got to do it. Like, you know, the whole like, all right, you know, I don't want to be like cliche, but like, you know, I think I manifested that. And it happened. And, you know, looking back on it, it's like that after the first one, we ended up doing more of it. But it's still like, you know, it's crazy to know that something that we were talking about on here before we actually did it, dude, we did it.
Truly manifestation, dude.
Yeah.
It's I heard recently, so I had this dude on my podcast, his name's Ollie. Shout out to Ollie's Plan.
Okay.
He said something like where manifestation is real, but manifestation without action doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you could just dream about something all day, but then like, you know, the fact that we kept doing something and it worked however the way it worked is dope.
What was it? I don't know if I'm trying to be like all like wise and shit, but like they all say like if you keep doing the same shit, then you're gonna get the same results. Like you got to do something different. Like we're just it rides like, you know, it's you could dream about it, but if you don't actually put any action into it, then it's just gonna be a dream and it's not gonna be reality.
Dude, look what it's turned to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's I know the answer to this, but for the people out there, I do want to ask, like, do you still get nervous when you get up on stage now that you've done it multiple times, not just on like putting up your phone and like recording yourself, but now that it's like a live audience? How does that feel?
110% nervous every time. It's a whole lot of like if I smoke. Well, I mean, I do smoke weed, but not as much. But some people say like smoking weed, like it calms your nerves. But I think, I need to calm my nerves. Like, so for me, this works more. If I smoke too much weed, then I will just get up in there just.
Dude, I don't think I
zone
could
out.
do it.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it.
I need something like this. Like all the stand up I've done, like gigs, I had to have some kind of drink. Yeah, I need to wet my whistle a little bit because it's too nerve wracking and you know, like it's definitely me just overthinking, but just getting up on stage and having to perform anything has always been like, you know, like it's anxiety. Like even when I like, you know, when I was rapping and going up on stage, it's the same thing. Like, even though once you get up there, you're all right, it's just the anticipation for me. Like leading up to it, like you're thinking about everything and all right, you're rehearsing in your head or you're just practicing out loud. It's getting up. Once you get up there, I think for me, it's okay. But leading up to it,
dude,
it's tough.
If you're like later on the lineup for for stand up, it's great because like you want to be close to the headliner.
Yeah.
But it also sucks in the sense that you can't be comfortable up until that moment that you're done.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I can't necessarily celebrate having done it up until I get off that stage.
No, for real. Like I've been in the situation where like, I'm like later on in the lineup. So like I'm having some drinks, but then I'm also like, don't drink too much because you got to tell these jokes. So like, I'll go to the bathroom and then I'll try to run through quickly, like, you know, just my set and just make sure I remember shit and I haven't been drinking so much that I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's bad. It's tough. Because like, you know, you go out and then like, I'm trying to watch the people perform, but also like, I'm still like trying to do shit internally where like, I'm not comfortable till I literally like, I want to get it over with.
But does it help that you get to kind of live behind this character when you're on stage? Because when I go up there, I'm Christian Baltazar, dude. If I'm unfunny as Christian Baltazar, that just means Christian Baltazar is unfunny.
It does help. But also still, it's like, I got a character, but like then it's like I'm freestyling. If I go up there and I forget my joke or I fuck it up and then I have to still try to be funny. And then it just, you know, it's like, all right, I'm just going to say some random shit. But it helps a little bit, but I still get nervous, even though I know I'm not me going up there in character. And I told you this and people have said like, wouldn't you want to just go up there by yourself and bring in the character? I'm still torn. I still think about it. I feel like for now and for the foreseeable future, I prefer to be in character because it's like I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah, I see.
I'm not going to be dishonest with you, but I saw you did an episode with Black God. And so I just saw the thumbnail and I'm like, and then the caption was like, you know, something about why he wears a mask. Yeah, so it's like just seeing that, it was like when I do like this shit, it's like in character for me is comfortable because definitely it's like I'm not me. I am me, but I'm not me. So if I have to just bullshit as a character,
it's a line of defense.
Yeah, and I could just do whatever and say afterwards, be like, I didn't say anything nasty. I didn't do anything nasty. It's the character. That's the only.
I see.
You know, then it's kind of like you're like kind of crazy because you're like, you know, we just got split personalities. Like, you know, like that. You're not saying that's you. It is me, but it's like you're acting basically.
I asked you a while ago, probably in our first episode. I was like, do you do the character so often that sometimes you get lost in the sauce and you're just like sometimes the character slips out when you are Dennis?
Yeah.
What are some examples of which that happens?
It's just like I'm saying stuff. Well, definitely the accent slip. Like you know, I'm just trying
P's
to
and the F's.
Yeah, or just like, you know, like, hey, like you do that. Like it just slips. Like I just like yesterday we were at the Seafood City thing. And
shout out to Late Night Madness that's happening all over the Bay Area beyond that. But like you were at the Concord Seafood City for Late Night Madness.
Yeah. And we were recording, like I was recording content and then we stopped recording. But I was talking to my my homie that was recording, and then I was like still talking to him in the accent because he was asking me a question.
Damn.
And then I'm like, oh shit, like I forgot to turn it off. Like, like it just, I don't know.
When people recognize you in public, do you greet them as Dennis, or do you greet them as
as Dennis?
Okay.
But I also notice I tend to just, because they're saying it to me. I get greeted with hello, hello. So I respond, hello,
in the
hello.
accent.
Yeah, well, in my regular, like this.
Yeah.
Hello,
I see.
But I say hello, hello. Or sometimes I'll just like, they're like, I'm saying what's up. And it's like, hello, hello. Like, like that. Like, very.
And do they ever say like, can you do it? And they ask you to perform for them right there. Can you do the accent if you're introducing yourself as Dennis?
Yeah, like it's like they do like oh, it's like because like what's up? And it's like can you say can you say it in the accent? I'm like, all right, hello, hello, like and then
and they're just like, oh my god,
yeah,
damn, dude, how was it last night? Did you have a good time?
Yes, it was. It's crazy because I went to the Daly City one. I think that's the only one I've been to. I haven't went to any other ones. Like I know they had one in Milpitas, but yeah, it was cracking over. Like it was. It
looked like it was,
and it was crazy because I was asking people there. I was like, is it because it's the first time in this particular seafood city? Like so many people from this area visited, because like they were saying, like at the Daly City one, at a certain point it got to a point where like, all right, they make you sign up and through the app or whatever, and you could be on a wait list, but there was, I guess, so many people have gone so much that not a lot of people were going towards the end of it. But last night they were saying like they were anticipating 1,000 people, and I pulled up and there was a line of people down the side of Seafood City like it was a club.
Yeah.
And then I was like, first off, I've never been to the actual Seafood City. Like, because
you've never been to the Concord one?
No, if I'll just go to Vallejo, like wherever I'm at, like I've never been in a, where like I'm on the road or out from Vallejo or in this area where like, oh, I got to go to Seafood City. If anything, I go to, we're talking about, I go to Ranch 99 or 99 Ranch over there before I go to Seafood City. But if I need to go to Seafood City, I'm just coming to Vallejo to Seafood City. But yes, it was weird because there were so many people at this particular one, more than the ones that I went to in Daly City. Yeah. And it was dope because it's a movement. It's Filipinos just.
Who would have thought, dude?
Yeah, it's really dope.
This is just a place where our parents and aunties and uncles would just go and shop. I think we literally have an auntie that works at the Concord Seafood City, at that Grill City maybe. But yeah, it's just kind of like crazy that this marriage of Filipino American pop culture meets like the traditional aspect. And I think this is what Nump and I were talking about. Like we need some sort of bridge to gap the distance between Filipino Americans and Filipino Filipinos,
Yeah.
And I think that this is like a movement toward that. So
I've always, doing the content, and we were talking about like the comments or the reaction or like how Filipinos in the Philippines perceives somebody like me that's Filipino American doing content. Like we're talking about, like, am I making fun of them or am I just, it's what I grew up on, however I put it, I don't understand. Like for me, right? Like I don't look at Filipinos that grew up in the Philippines and be like, I don't like y'all. Like, you live there, but I don't understand, or it sucks that they look at us like, as far as Philams, like you're not really Filipino.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude.
Like I'm proud to be Filipino,
dude. Yeah,
I didn't
same.
grow up there, but anybody that comes out of the Philippines or just Filipino, like if I could, again, cliche, hop on the mountain like, oh, I'm Filipino food, like like that didn't sound Filipino at all, but but just saying, like I don't understand.
I'm Filipino food.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it. But it sucks that they look at us like like we're not supportive of us being like we can't support we can't be Filipino, like, you know, because we don't speak Tagalog, because we didn't grow up there. Are we not allowed to
Rep the culture?
Yeah, because we didn't. And I'm just saying, like, that's not everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm generalizing of what my experience has been with just doing content, and, you know, I'm Filipino American. That's, I guess, my status.
Yeah.
But I'm still Filipino in my blood. Like, my mom and dad are Filipino, right? I'm full Filipino. So it sucks that people that grew up in the Philippines could look at Phil-Ams and like, y'all ain't Filipino enough.
Yeah, dude, it's a bummer because like I definitely feel the pride. I feel the pride.
Yeah.
We grew up with TFC. We grew up with GMA.
Yeah.
I loved TV Patrol.
Yeah.
We all know the theme song to Wow Wow.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I was saying, I think we said it here in the past. Motherfucking Dolphy is like,
Yeah.
like OG. Like, I don't know what the hell he was saying when I seen his movies or content or shows or whatever, but that's like one of the first, like, my dad I got VHS. See, it slipped. VHS. I have a VHS tape with Dolphy movies, and I don't know what he was saying, but I know who Dolphy was.
Yeah, dude.
And he's a fucking Filipino icon, a comedian, you know, and I know him, and that's Filipino
like 7
shit.
wives,
Yeah.
30 children,
Yeah.
fucking just you know, spreading the seed
and
in Filipino fashion, you know?
Yeah, but I'm proud that that's Dolphy is, but it's like, you know, like, I don't understand why. I guess it's generations too. I don't know if like older generations from the Philippines look down on Phil-Ams the same way, where I honestly think it's like the newer generation, like Filipinos that are younger, they look at Phil-Ams here like a certain way. I don't know if like, you know, like our parents' generation that are still there look at people that came that are Phil-Ams.
So
you
it
know
could
what
be
I mean?
an age thing.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just always, like, anybody that's Filipino, whether you're a full 50%, 2% woman, you Filipino in my book. And I'm happy to rep you and I'm proud that, you know, you're Filipino like me. But it I don't know why there's like this negative thing where like, I don't know. I don't know why I got hella deep and like sad about it, but it just,
well, because it's
sucks.
true.
It
It's
fucking
true.
sucks. Like, I want to go to, we were just talking about, I want to go to the Philippines. Like, I've told my wife, like, if I had an opportunity to make money and live in the Philippines for even a year, I'd do it. But I don't know if they think the same way. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they want to come here, and I don't know what it is. It's just, I just wish, like, you know, a Filipino is a Filipino to me regardless.
Yeah.
So
that's how I think it should be too.
Yeah.
And I want to go so bad to understand it more. But there's only so much we could do.
Yeah.
You know, there's only so much we could do.
Sure.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that you and I kind of wear our Filipino flags on our sleeves, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's the most that we can do.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I think, I don't know, dude. A lot of I wish people just knew what my TikTok algorithm is, because a lot of it is like Filipino. Dude, it's, have you been seeing these like videos on Instagram where it's these girls with like runny makeup and they're trying to learn a language and the caption is like Tagalog is so hard and they're just like it says like manonood ako mamaya or some shit like that and they're like and they just keep going over and over and over again. I love that shit. You know, and also to all the Filipino Americans out there that are beating themselves up because they don't know Tagalog. Tagalog, in my opinion, is hard as fuck, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Why are there so many A's?
Yeah.
Why are there so many O's?
Yeah. It's almost like in Hawaii, like there's a lot of vowels in like, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like the street names and shit. You know, no, hey, but that's what it is. I mean, same thing. Like in Tagalog, there's just a lot of A's and O's and a lot of vowels. Like
dude. There's some words are just, there are no vowels actually. NG.
And then the pronunciation.
Or MGA.
Yeah. Or
what?
is that, Is that MAGA or mga or
Make it great again.
Yeah. See, like, yeah.
Make great.
This is silent. This is not silent. Like,
yeah, dude. It's
the G is silent or is it not? Like it's just like English, but I think English is more that is more complicated to learn.
And it doesn't seem complicated to us because we grew up with it and we learned it as children with sponge minds.
Yeah.
But
looking at another language like Tagalog was like, damn, man, like how do you pronounce this? And it's spelled this way and I'm reading it in English in my head. Mm-hmm. So yeah,
I do think it's a fun language though.
Fuck it.
You know, I mean, I've said this before, but the fact that a lot of the dirty words are just the same syllable said twice. Like titi.
Yeah.
And then peck. Yeah.
That's
Poki,
a go-to.
poki.
Yeah. Or even like not bad words like killy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. Or my kuya was just telling me about this new slang Filipino term that we're talking about before the cameras were on.
Yeah.
Bang bang.
Yeah. Bang bang.
What is it?
Bembang.
Bang
Bang?
Bembang.
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Bang bang means to fuck. I think, right?
Yeah.
And then so, you know, you can't just be in bed and be like, I want to bang bang you.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, how you feeling right now? Can I bang bang you right now? I see him. I didn't pronounce that right.
When my brother told me that, it was on New Year's Eve. He told me and Melissa that before countdown. And that's all we were saying during New Year's Eve. So we would be saying it. We would say hi to our aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
It's just like bang bang.
But
Bang,
do they?
Some of them knew.
Only one, the Bastos uncle.
Of course.
Yeah. And then the rest of the aunties are just like, whatever.
What? Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a new one that you could put in your pocket if you want to start saying that.
Okay, I'll try to develop some content with that. Bembang. It's almost like it's like a doorbell. Bembang.
We should have a doorbell.
Yeah. And then you're like, you probably, I'm here, I'm ready. Like,
you summoned me?
Yeah, it's like, yes, you sang.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Some of these like Filipinos from the Philippines want to be taken seriously, but if you make enough slang that sounds like bembang, how am I supposed to not laugh?
Yeah,
dude,
it's normal for them, but it might not be. Yeah, it's like not awkward, but it's different. Like, it's a weird. Bembang, like it's almost like it's like the Minions, like
dude. The Minions are speaking Tagalog. Ewoks are speaking Tagalog.
Right. Yeah.
They are, right?
Yeah, some certain, not all of it, but certain things that I always feel like they always do that and shit. Like what was that with Star Wars? Like I know that the
Rex
Ewoks,
Never Ready has that whole bit about how
Yeah.
when C-3PO crashes, the Ewoks look at him. They say, "Oh, ayun na maganda."
Yeah, see, but so it's like because they're speaking there. It's an alien world. So you could do this. So with the Minions, like, what are they? So you could say whatever.
It's so crazy that Tagalog is like in the mix for like, we need a random language for them.
Then it always makes me think like, was somebody Filipino that worked on this on making the script or on the,
or did they only hire Filipino Ewoks? Like, we don't really know.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Who the people?
Yeah. Who knows? But
dude, George Lucas could have just been like, let's get a whole bunch of Filipinos.
Yeah, and you know they're in the Bay, so it's like you know that maybe they ran into somebody's like you want to be in a movie, and
that's their normal height. They're not even little people.
Exactly.
No, that's a 37-year-old man playing an Ewok.
Exactly.
Damn, dude, how tall are you?
I'll say 5'8". I'll always say 5'8" with no shoes.
Oh, with no shoes?
Yeah.
You're 5'8".
Yeah.
But then basically 5'9" with some Air Forces on.
Yeah, anything with, or Timberlands, or like a boot. Yeah, with a little heel in it.
Why is it, you know what's so messed up is that Filipinos are born with this burning passion for basketball, but we can't surpass 5'10".
Yeah.
Except for some people. But...
Well, what are you? How?
I'm 5'9", but on my ID it says 5'10".
See, same thing. Like when people ask me, it's like I'm like a little too honest with it. It's like I'm 5'8", 5'9" with shoes on, as if.
Have you gotten hit with any of the Filipino ailments that exist? By the way. Unless it's too private. You don't want to talk about
let's
your
see.
Kaiser Permanente record.
The closest so far is a few years back. I had like a cholesterol scare as if that was anything. But
What does that mean? Like you just got
no,
your blood
I think
test?
it's like it's in my genes. Like I went to the doctor and they run your blood tests, or they make you do labs and they check your blood and everything. It's like, at the time it was like, it looks like your cholesterol is a little high. It was like, hey man, I just started working, and I'm like, I just started working out and I'm drinking a whole bunch of water, and I was like, why is my cholesterol like, I wasn't like a year ago when I didn't take this, and I would have believed you, but now that I've been actually like, I'm trying to work out multiple times a week, I'm trying to increase my cardio and be a little bit more aware of my what I'm eating. Why is my cholesterol high? It's like, oh, I don't know. Like, does your dad have or your mom have high cholesterol? It's like, oh yeah, that like high people with high blood pressure. Like, it's like it doesn't matter what you do. So I guess the explanation at the time, because I was trying to, I'm like, nah, man, I can't have high cholesterol. And they're like, well, maybe it's just in your blood, like how some people with diabetes, if they always ask you, like, does anybody in your family have diabetes? All right, then you might get it, regardless of if you.
Why is it that like Filipino people, growing up Filipino, you grow up knowing these words: high blood pressure, cholesterol, arthritis,
dialysis. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Diabetes,
diabetes, dialysis,
gout for sure.
Yeah, gout is like number one.
No, that's the main word that we have. What else?
But I'm trying to think. Yeah, those are the main ones. Like high blood, everything is high blood. Like, and they say that like it's not high. That one, if you want to go back,
dude, they don't even say pressure.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's always high blood. It's like high blood. Shit, you're making my high blood. It's like my high blood. I cannot do that because of my high blood.
Dude, as a kid, I used to be so excited to play with my mom's high blood pressure machine.
Yeah, right. You want to like make that shit like squeeze like like
I'd be like, I'm gonna get the best score. And I'm just gonna like tighten my forearm.
And it's like just really like super tight. Yeah. It's so weird, but it's like, oh, that's cool. But
yeah, dude.
But you realize like when you get older, like, oh shit, like man, I've seen that for like how long now? Yeah, but
this is the starter kit for old Filipino people. High blood pressure machine.
Yes.
A CPAP machine.
Yes.
And then I don't know, like a dialysis center or something.
Or nowadays, not back then, but you could test your blood sugar. Like, right, they have the machines now.
Wait, how do you test your blood sugar?
So, well, because
you like prick your finger or something?
Yeah, it has like it's a whole. I work at Kaiser, so in the pharmacy, so that we dispense that a lot. Like, so it's a machine. It's a meter. It comes with the it's a strip and something that pricks your finger, and then you put that on the strip. You put that strip into the machine, and it tells you where your blood sugar is at.
Whoa!
Yeah, so it's like, oh shit, and that's for people with diabetes. Diabetes.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know if my parents ever had it. Like, oh, speaking of diabetes, my mom, like, I asked her recently, like maybe last year, I was like, I just did like I had my labs done, and I was looking at my labs, and if you ever done labs, like you check your blood, like they test for everything. Yeah. So I'm not a doctor, so I'm reading this shit, and it'll give you like, all right, this is a normal range, this is your reading. So I'm like, I read like my blood sugar, and it was like, oh shit, this shit kind of high. And then, like I asked my mom, I was like, hey, do you have diabetes? Like, no, they said I'm like borderline. And I was like, what about like grandma or grandpa? I was like, did they have diabetes? And like, no, they didn't. And then I was like, wait a minute. I remember bringing my grandma to get dialysis. Doesn't that mean that she had diabetes, or could your kidney just break down without, or like not function without diabetes? I would assume if you were going to get dialysis, you have
diabetes.
Yeah, but she told me, nah, she didn't have diabetes.
I don't think we could get preemptive dialysis, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So she, this whole time I was like, so when you go to the doctor, like, you have any history in your family of diabetes? I said no, because then my parents at the time didn't have it. But then I realized when I asked that question, it's like, yeah, we do, because your parents had it. I was taking her to get dialysis, and so it's like, damn, I might have diabetes in my blood, but
It's a genetic thing for sure.
Yeah,
that you have
but-
to like look out for.
yeah,
And it's, now that we're getting older, like often I'm encouraged to go get blood tests run, which I get run not all the time, but I've gone a few times.
I don't like getting that either, because then it's like, I think like, all right, if I eat healthy for a month, maybe my results will be better. But sometimes you just gotta.
I mean, it's scary for Filipinos to go to the doctor. That's why we're so stubborn, because we know something's going to show up.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a higher chance.
Yeah.
I would say more so than other races. It's scary. I don't know. I think I used to believe that diabetes just meant you were going to lose your foot as a kid, because I heard of scary stories.
Yeah.
Where if there was anything that I was scared of as a kid, it was like losing your foot to diabetes, tapeworm in my fingers. I don't know.
Tapeworm in your fingers.
I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. I remember like in elementary school and middle school, they said if you touch the wrestling mats, you're going to get like tapeworm.
Oh, yeah.
And then the way that you could tell you have tapeworm is if it looks like there's a worm in your fingers. And I'd be like, I would always look at my hands as a kid.
Mine was, well, not tapeworm. Were you talking about wrestling mats? What's the other shit where like, no, that's like fucking
wrestlers. That's what you'll find on the wrestling mat.
You get like Matt Burns, but not Matt Burns, but so like,
But it's another worm?
not a worm, but like, like if
Syphilis?
like a ringworm.
Ringworm.
Like you
not
could
tapeworm.
not tapeworm,
Tapeworms are
ringworm.
in your stomach.
Yeah, worms.
I'm hella dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about ringworm.
Oh shit.
Because ringworm, I think you get that.
Yeah, you could get that if you like on the mat, like it looks like a fucking like a scale.
Wait. What is ringworm?
Is that in your intestines?
Is it an actual worm?
It could be. I've seen.
Kuya, can you look up what a ringworm is?
Dude, I've seen. My
Or is it a rash?
No, ringworm is it's
Worm.
like a rash, or tapeworm is in your.
Tapeworm's an actual worm.
It's a worm. Like
Listen.
I've seen, like my younger cousin. I remember she was taking a shit. Sorry, I'm not saying her name, so you won't know. But if you know me, then you know my cousin. But my grandpa, like, he yanked that shit out of her booty.
Oh
like,
my
It was
God.
an actual tapeworm.
Oh my
Yeah, and she was a
God.
little girl, and
How
I
do you
was
get
like,
tapeworm?
I don't know. And she just came from the Philippines, so maybe she was eating something in the. But yeah, like tapeworm.
You saw the actual worm?
Yeah, he yanked it out of her. Yeah, when she was like on the toilet and she was like crying and shit, and then he yanked it out. Unless I'm trying to make my life more exciting than it actually is. I don't know, but yeah, I swear he yanked a fucking worm out of her.
That's so crazy. Did you find out what it was?
Yeah, it's actually a contagious fungal infection, not an
Fungus.
actual worm.
Dude, I used to think it was a worm that lived in my finger.
So that's what you're talking about, ringworm.
Ringworm.
Because I remember
Tapeworm.
from the wrestling mats, like like you could get a
Dude, if
ringworm.
you get tapeworms
Yeah.
from
I
wrestling
was like,
mats,
oh shit, what is going on here?
I got a dirty school
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I'd say this a lot, but like I think it's a good update for you. You know, I got gout, right?
I've seen a few episodes and I've seen that. Yes, you finally got it.
Do you have it?
No, and never want to get it.
Yeah, you say
Yeah,
finally,
so,
like
yeah, no, because you were saying like
thanks, dude.
you said you hadn't had it, right? Or
The first time you came here, I didn't have
Yeah.
it, and then
yeah, after that,
I spoke it into
yeah.
existence.
Oh, you manifested.
Manifested gout.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Now you're really Filipino.
You know, that's-
I haven't had it, so I guess I'm not really Filipino.
I've
either.
realized this is my pattern. When I make fun of something, I get it. So growing up, I used to make fun of like my brother's acne, and then I got acne.
Okay.
And then what else did I make fun of? I guess it's just acne and gout. I got
Dude, so I saw that, I don't know who you're talking to, but I saw one of your episodes where you're saying like you have to literally crawl down.
crawl down the stairs.
Yeah.
I forget who I was talking about. I think that might have been LaRussell.
Okay.
That's not even an exaggerated story.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have Melissa here to help me. She was at work, and I had it, and I was so thirsty in the morning, so I had to roll off my bed, and I had to like I was limping for a bit, then I just decided to just get on all fours, and then I crawled down the stairs like a fucking like I was the SWAT team sneaking in for a kill. In broad daylight, crawled to the fridge, had to like go up on the
yeah,
counter
yeah.
and then pour myself a glass of water.
So wait, I want to know because I've never had gout. So how did you know that it was without anyone telling you? Like, what was your experience? Now I'm interviewing you. Like, what was the whole experience like? Like, if you've never had gout ever, how did you know? Oh shit, this shit's gout.
Having gout is like going through the stages of grief, you know?
Okay.
It's like there's denial.
Okay. All right.
And then there's like signs of it.
Yeah.
And there's people telling you about it.
Yeah.
And then there's like, so basically, I for sure was in denial. I thought that I just had my big toe needed, I needed to crack the knuckle.
Okay.
And then they were making fun of me. I think, Melissa and some of Melissa's friends, they were making fun of me, saying like, it's gout. You know how my personal Instagram handle is Christian has asthma. They kept on calling me Christian has gout. And then I was just like, it's not fucking gout, guys. It's just like, I don't know what it is. Like, I think I sprained my toe.
Yeah. So you were like walking around, like you like limping,
yeah. And like I was at work the next day, and then Melissa had sent me the screenshot of just like what age groups does gout affect.
Yeah.
And it said any individuals from the ages from 30 to like 65.
Okay.
And I had just turned 30. And then she had shown me the symptoms, and it says like gout first appears in your left big toe or your right big toe. And I was just like, it's on my right big toe. And it often feels like you need a knuckle. It was just saying everything that it was confirming all of my suspicions. And I never went to the doctor for it because once you go to the doctor, it becomes real.
Yeah.
And so I just deal with it if it flares up.
So you're not like on
medication?
Yeah.
No. What's the medication for it? Have you heard of it?
Allopurinol is one of them. There's one like to prevent it, like you take it regularly to prevent it, and then there's another medication you take from the onset, colchicine. I don't know the difference.
Yeah.
But you take one to prevent it, and then another one that you take once you realize that you were having symptoms.
I see. So it's like my asthma. I have like one inhaler to prevent it.
Like a rescue, and then
preventative.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Gout has that whole has the whole thing. I was just talking about this today with a homie. I was just saying like I come from the same exact genetic pool as my brother, and yet I feel like he has dodged all of these ailments and like obviously all the like aesthetic features. No, nothing, dude. And then me here, like I'm breathing out my mouth. I have asthma. I have a flat face. I look like a melting candle. I have like every now and then I'll have like one inside out nipple because my boob gets too big. The only lines on my body are the wrinkles from sitting down for too long. I have darkened areas where I used to be fat because that's a sign of pre-diabetes. Yeah, I sweat too much. I overheat. Yeah, dude, it's just a whole bunch of stuff.
So you're a normal Filipino.
Yeah, dude. And then I don't know why he's an abnormal Filipino.
I think he's not from this planet. And he's not a regular. He's not a
dude.
Different dad.
Every time we introduce ourselves to people, and I say like, "Yo, this is my brother," they're just like, "Really?" Because you look like your brother. You guys look like different Pokemons of each other. Yeah, you know.
Even like voices, like there's been times where like. Well, not been times, but when we were making music, when we were rapping, and they were like, "Who's that?" Like, they think it's the same person.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like, and you know, while we're doing it, it's like I don't sound, you know, and I think that's just denial, because like I don't sound like him, and then he'll say the same thing about me. Like back in the day when people would call, like we didn't have cell phones, like the house phone, not rotary like this, but. They're like this, like the button. Yeah. But so he's like, it's like he'll pick up the phone. It's like, "What's up, man?" It's like, "Oh, you want to talk to my brother?" Like everyone has said that we sound the same too.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like they're like, my wife is like, "Nah, you don't look the same, or you don't sound the same." It's like you spent too much time with me because you know that. But everybody that, even though we're close, they haven't spent that much time with me and my brother they still think that we're the...
Your brother looks like if someone were to try to draw you from memory, you know?
Or vice versa?
Or vice versa,
okay,
dude.
All right.
It's just like, Okay.
All right.
This is what he looks like, you know?
Right. Okay,
But
I
no,
get it.
us, we're like completely different genres,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I
dude.
can see it.
It's like
Yeah.
one's like rock and the other one I think I'm OPM, you know?
That makes me think about that too. Like, well, I mean, obviously, same dad, same mom, but like genetics. Like, how does that work?
I have a theory that's definitely not true. I was saying that my brother looks the way that he does, like, you know, with his height and like his physical stature, because since he's the older brother and he was in the womb first, he used
gets
up
all the good stuff.
all the nutrients. He
Okay.
took all my mom's nutrients in the womb, and so by the time I was conceived and I was in there, I just got the scraps, dude. I got the fucking bug, you know?
That is, I'm gonna 100% say that is not true.
I know. I know
But
it's
I
wrong.
mean, it could be, but
Maybe
then
in
that's what
our
I'm saying.
case.
Like, you know, like you like in that sense. Then there's like some kuyas that are shorter. Like the younger sibling is the taller one.
Yeah.
Or like, you know what I mean? Like, or
Yeah.
even like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy how that. Now we're talking about science, but still, like, that's crazy how that is. Like, you know, it's, you know, same genetics.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's a different time of the, not year, but different times of the world. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like what's going on at that time that affects how everything goes down. Like,
It could have just been what my mom was eating when I was in her tummy. Maybe she was a healthier lady with my brother.
Okay.
But also, my brother drank a lot of milk, and I don't know if there is still truth to, like, if you drink a lot of milk, then you strengthen your bones.
Okay,
and you become,
okay.
Because I
you didn't drink milk?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
I mean, like, with my cereal,
Yeah,
but, like,
of
he would
course.
pour,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
glasses of
I
milk.
didn't drink that shit either, though. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I was like, you know, that's what they would tell, like, oh, vitamin D, like, you know, like the red cap, like, you gotta drink that. Back then, it's like I don't want to drink, like, I want to drink milk with my cereal.
Yeah.
That's the only time. And then,
You know what? I'm probably shorter because I was heavier, so my weight just pulled down on me. It just pushed down on my fucking shins. And when my body was trying to grow this way, my weight was going this way.
I would go. I mean, you're still taller than the average.
I am. I
Filipino.
complain. I only
Yeah.
complain because he's as tall as he is.
Yeah. Well, I would be too. It's like, what the fuck? Like, are you sure I'm not adopted or you're not adopted?
Nah,
Like,
something's fishy,
yeah.
man. Something's weird.
recently, or not recently, but commonly, when people, in addition to the accent, like they're like, "Oh shit, that's not how you really sound." It's like, you're much taller than I expected. And I was like, I'm not that tall, like, you know, because I know, like, but I guess as far as like, you know, the average Filipino height is like Manny Pacquiao-ish, like,
Yeah.
5'5", 5'6". Like, if that's as tall as you can be. Most Filipinos might be at, like, that's the average, or you're like, I guess over 5, but when you get higher than 5'5" or 5'6", then they'll be like, oh, you're tall.
You're a tall Filipino.
Yeah, you're a tall Filipino. You're
could probably-
definitely a super tall Filipino.
He's hella tall,
Yeah,
for sure.
I have some homies that are like 6'2". I was like, man, I don't think you Filipino, man. You must be something else.
Nah,
or
dude.
like 6 feet. Anybody gets like to that, like, yeah, like, yeah, you're not full Filipino, dude.
No, he definitely has some black in him or something.
Something like,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely milk really worked, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't take any vitamins.
Back then, that was the only vitamins that
Oh, it was the vitamin
the
D.
the Flintstones. Like, yeah, that was like candy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was told that I can't eat too many of that because I would OD.
Was it sugar?
Yeah, but I think maybe people were telling me that because I was fat. I don't know. I don't know why.
That was the only when we had to. Those are the vitamins I look forward to. Nowadays, are like, you know, it was like a fucking
Dude, a probiotic is this fat.
Yeah.
And I can't chew on it.
Yeah, and it doesn't have any flavor, and you can't chew on it. Like,
But the vitamin C gummies that you get from Costco.
yeah.
I'm mad that you can only have two.
or even the chewable, like vitamin C, like, you know, it's orange flavor. I was like, all
Yeah.
right, I'll take that. But
I'm into that. Yeah.
But like a vitamin, like a multivitamin, it was like, man, I can't chew this. I gotta, what is the brand for, what is the vitamin?
In general,
Yeah, what is, I don't know.
like the vitamin.
No, I work at a pharmacy and I still don't know what the fuck. There's like a multivitamin, it's like vitamin, like Centrum or some shit. Like, is that the brand? I don't know.
Oh no, you're talking to someone that doesn't really take their vitamins.
Okay,
man.
you're right. But yeah, like it's like, damn, man, we gotta take this one a day. Like this shit, it doesn't have any. I remember the Dino, the purple for Flintstones. Yeah, and I would ask for more, and my mom was like, no, just one.
Just a cap.
Yeah, just one. It was like, man, this shit's good.
Yeah, dude. I gotta get better at it. To be honest, I'm too lazy to drink water. That's so bad.
I've seen you. I'm telling you. I watched multiple of you, multiple episodes, and you say. So I was asking my wife earlier today. Like, I was like, why? I was like, growing up as a youth, as I've been saying,
As a youth.
I fucking hated water. Like you want to drink soda, you want to drink juice, Kool-Aid, whatever. But when I got to a certain point, I was like, dude, I fucking love water. Like for me, ice cold water. I think it's more so that also because I drink a lot of this. Like ice cold water is like just nourishing or hydrating. Like I love water, but not back then.
Nah, I mean, I applaud you for having that change of heart. But now it needs to be like sparkling water. It needs to be fun water, dude. Or sometimes I get those like water flavorers, the like Neo that you can get from Target or something, and then it makes my water taste like fruit punch. I'm down for that.
There was a point where when, you know, like this again giving too much information and like of my like I drink too much to a certain extent. Yeah. Obviously we're like you know, like you get, I don't want a hangover. So it's like, all right, you got to hydrate. So they had, was it 50 Cent had like the fucking, the waters, the
Propel.
No, it's similar to that. Where like,
Vitamin water?
Yeah, vitamin water.
Okay.
Where like, so you're like, you know, if you're drinking, then you're always chasing with soda,
Electrolytes.
Yeah. So then I was like, all right, I'm gonna get ahead of it and not wait until I'm done drinking to pound a fucking Gatorade or something and just chase it with it.
Chase it with the electrolytes.
Yeah, but I was like, even then I realized like, you know, like it's I'd rather just drink water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's good. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, dude.
Thank you.
Let's see. Why do you think, okay, in the vein of Valentine's Day, where love is in the air.
Here we go.
Why do you think it is that Filipinos have so many children?
I think that Filipinos are just naturally romantic. I don't know if it's I mean, if you look at what we were talking about, like, you know, like Filipino TV or like just the movies and shit, like
There's a bunch of rom-coms and all that stuff.
They're like, I think they are just hopeless romantics.
And horny.
I was gonna go to that, but I think at the you know, to be at the heart of it, I was like, I feel like just that's what they push on us.
Dude,
as
I
the
think
culture.
More so than being hopeless romantics, they're just horny, man.
because everybody's horny though. Like,
but 9 kids horny?
Yeah. That's horny.
But okay, here's another thing. I think it's because it's a Catholic country. So, and I don't think abortions are legal there. I don't think. Do they sell condoms in?
No, I've seen content where they like literally like it's a Filipino woman saying something about like, hey, like for you, like non-Filipinos coming to the Philippines trying to wife us up. Yeah, like don't ever bring up condoms because we don't know what those things are. And we're like, so is that Filipinos like Filipinas, like in the Philippines, because Filipino women, Filipino American, yeah, they know what those things are, but I guess they don't have them there.
Kuya, are contraceptives legal in the Philippines?
I don't know about legal, but they don't do it because of religious.
Okay, so
what
because
you
of
say?
Catholicism.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming abortions are illegal that's as illegal as it gets. Yeah.
So that makes them more horny.
And that's why they have. Well, my dad has been telling me this thing since I've been a kid. Whenever I would ask, like, why do Filipinos have hella kids?
Yeah.
And he says, son, when you grow up in a poor country and you don't have entertainment, you find other ways to entertain yourself.
That sounds like it's good entertainment.
Good entertainment.
That's good entertainment.
Well, and also this, like you are breeding your own workers too.
True.
So say you have a small pandesal shop.
Yo, shit, that's true. That is true. Like I feel like my mom, like all of her siblings at one point or another, they sold like desserts at the market.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make it and they sell it.
And it's a family business.
That's how they made money. Like if one, like I think my grandpa was doing like I think he was like he worked for the transit. Like he might have been on the buses.
Yeah.
And then so my grandma and then their kids were selling shit at the market, and my grandma probably was making the desserts. I don't know. And yeah, so
I guess it's what it is, dude. Why outsource employees when you just wait 9 months and you have a hard worker right there?
Your own company,
dude.
Yeah. And you don't have to pay them. You just provide them with food and accommodations or a roof over their head.
Filipinos have enough sex to build their own pyramid scheme. They could start their own MLM.
Filipino, I guess you're right then. I guess they're not romantics. They're just horny.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Kuya. So I was asking him, like, why do you think it is that kids or that Filipinos have hella kids? And he says that because they're hopeless romantics. And I said, maybe. And I said, I think they're just more horny than they are hopeless romantics.
Bored as fuck over there at home.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Why not? Why not have kids when Pookie feels so good?
Yeah.
What does Pookie mean? Is that vagina, or is that in and out? In and out. I used to think it meant in and.
Because I know one Pookie is just is the Pookie.
Okay, but why twice?
Pookie. Is it just like we were saying, like
it's emphasizing
peck, or?
Well, you can't just say call it peck.
Yeah, just
show
like
me your peck.
Like,
yeah, I can't show you my teeth.
Yeah, like yeah. I guess. But Pookie is just wait, you said Pookie?
Pookie.
I've only heard this one Pookie.
I've heard I only know it as two Pookies.
I've only know it as Pookie, and then Puet is just Puet. And then yes,
I've never heard of Puet. Yeah.
Yeah, and then TT not Puet, but Peck, but yeah. And as I said earlier,
Puet.
Killy, and yeah.
Is there a word for taint in Tagalog?
Hell no. I don't even know. Like, no, like even in English, like what the fuck? Like, yeah, like that. Yeah.
We just call it taint. Gooch.
That gooch.
Right? Yeah. Or
that's like the slang term for it, I guess. What is the proper term for that area in
English?
Not taint. Or is it?
Fuck, dude. I have no clue.
Yeah.
Can you look?
Tagalog for taint?
Tagalog for taint, and then scientific definition for taint.
And while you talk about that, I'm going to go release my taint.
Okay.
No, I got to get if it's okay?
Yeah, what do you mean if it's okay? Don't pee in here. And he's back. Cheers to you again. Dennis Barcelon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask you to swap seats with your alter ego, Robbie Joves, in a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to be asking you some Valentine's Day steamy, raunchy questions.
Steamy. Now,
yeah.
I'm kind of nervous about steamy.
Well, before you get out of here, as Dennis, please go ahead and leave the listeners with a phrase of saying a piece of advice that reminds them that it can't be that bad.
Shit, this is like, was it? That's a lot of pressure, man. Man, nowadays, Man, I'll piggyback off what we were talking about earlier with the Filipinos in the Philippines with the pog. Like, man, we got DoorDash, so it can't be that bad, man. If you got a pog of fucking chicken to have dinner, if you could DoorDash anything, I'm talking about anything, then it definitely can't be that bad.
You're right. All right, Dennis. Till next time, man. And let's bring in Robbie Joves from Hercules.
Yeah. That's
Hercules.
Me. That's me.
Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you and Marites have been being safe.
You're talking about contraception.
One more time?
Condom? You're talking about...
Yeah. I hope you guys been doing that. I don't know. It's not my business to know. Her business. Whatever you guys want to do. Unless you guys want to start a family.
Yeah. Or, full out.
Okay. A what?
Full out.
What, full out sex?
Method.
The full out method.
Yeah, it's like the cheapest contraception.
Oh, pull out method.
Yeah, that one.
Gotcha.
All right, yeah.
How's your success rate on that?
I have to take a little bit of I have to go to the doctor because sometimes I'm not good in that, so I would think that I might be a tatay already, but I am not. So maybe I have a little bit of issue with my brief is too tight. I don't know.
Your brief is too...
Save that for another episode.
Lazy swimmers. It's okay. We all go through it.
Go.
All right, so I have a list of questions. This episode is not brought to you by Let's Get Deep, but I do own the game Let's Get Deep. And
that's a game?
It's a game, yeah. Basically, there are 3 different levels to these questions. So this is... specifically is Let's Get Deep for couples. I know we're not a couple. I don't mean to confuse anyone. We're friends, but there are 3 levels to it. There's icebreakers, there's deep, and there's deeper. We're going to go deeper. We're going to go straight into it.
Shit.
But let's find out what Robbie Joves is really into Valentine's Day style.
Okay.
First question. What do you consider to be kinky?
Wait, this is an open-ended question for me. Like, what do you mean?
I guess it's open-ended.
Like, it was like, what is kinky?
Yeah. What do you think is kinky? What do you think is considered to be kinky?
So is that like the same thing to like be like freaky dicky like that? Like
I would say freaky deaky. Whatever you think freaky deaky is.
I guess freaky dicky is kinky is let's like wear a little bit of like a lingerie.
It's what?
Lingerie. Like it's like a bras, like a space between the. It's like there's like a garter, but there's no panty.
Okay.
That's like
lingerie.
There you go.
Lingerie.
Lingerie.
Okay,
That's how it's spelled.
Yeah, you're right. No, like I'm not going to question that at all.
Okay, that's kinky.
Okay. How did you lose your virginity?
One time in the teenager age, there was like this cow.
Oh, what?
Just kidding. This is a cow. Her name was no. How did I lose? Well, okay. One time in back in the Philippines, there's this lady. So not a woman, but she's a lady. It's like an experimentation. So yeah.
That's
I
know what you're saying.
Yeah. Like it's like I don't know what I'm doing, and she didn't know what she was doing, and then we both didn't know what we were doing. But it was over in like a few seconds. So that was the first time.
Okay. Next question. What outfit do you feel the sexiest in?
This is hands down easiest question you asked so far. Birthday suit.
Birthday suit.
Yeah.
You feel the most
Not
comfy naked,
but yeah. As far as we're getting, I think I'm like blending the question now. Like, if we're getting freaky dicky, then that is the most comfortable to be in is birthday suit.
Do you prefer talking dirty or hearing it?
Man, that is mine. Hold on. I like half and half.
Okay.
Like, I like to give it, and I also receive the dirty talk.
Can I hear an example of your dirty talk?
The basic is like, you like that? Who's your tatay? That's what I say. Yeah, that's as far as that goes. Or like, yeah, like you like that? That's not really.
How
that
about Martez? What does Martez say to you?
It's like, she says, let me try to imitate her voice. Whose backpack is this? Like that. Whose backpack is this? And then I have to say, yours is. Yeah. Yours. What else am I gonna say? Yours. It's. Oh. No, wait. Mine. No, it's hers. Wait. Am I supposed to say? I'm confused now. Shit, I should not drink this anymore. She said, "Whose backpack is this?" No, I'm supposed to ask that. I think she said, "Whose titi is this?" And I say hers. There.
Next
I'm
question.
confused.
Next question.
Okay.
You complete the sentence.
Okay.
Kiss blank, blow blank, lick blank.
Oh, this is like what's it? Kiss blank. Wait, say it again. Sorry.
Kiss blank, blow blank, lick blank.
Kiss blank, blow blank, lick blank. So this is like a Mary Punk kill. Is that one?
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Kiss blank, blow blank, lick blank. Okay. Kiss. Kiss the lift upstairs and downstairs. Blow my titty. That is the only answer. And then lick. You can lick my titty, I'll lick you back. There. How about we can do that? Was it lick me and I'll lick you back? That is a song I think I hear before, but it said kiss instead.
Okay. Thank you. I still
You're
have
welcome.
Thank you for answering that. And I still have a bunch more. Are you doing okay there? I know that these are pretty intrusive.
Yeah. Yes, they are, but
And I have so many to choose
it's
from.
Valentine, so you have to be open and for love, or hopeless romantic, or horny.
What is your favorite kind of foreplay?
I want to say that my favorite kind of foreplay is like Ice Cube. Not the rapper. Literally, like Yellow, the Ice Cube. Yeah,
Not the color.
No, not the the cube, the black, the ice.
No, the block of ice.
Yeah, or like what is it? Is it Chick-fil-A where they have the little circle?
We say Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. They have the circle.
The circle ice?
Yeah, is that what they have there?
The nice ice.
Yeah, nice ice. Not this ice, but Ice Cube. Where you put it in there like. And then
under what? Oh,
in their breast, in the nipple, and then you watch that thing. It goes like this. It's like ping. It's like it's like the equivalent to like an erection for a man. I think it's like the women they have you put the ice cube there, and then it's like ping. That's how you know they're ready to go. Like, that you preheat the oven.
yeah.
Yeah, but this is not heat, but it's cold. When you put the ice cube and then when it go like that, that means they're ready to go. I think so. In my experience, when you put the ice cube there, they go like that. Even though they say they're not ready, I think they're ready to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, or they're welcome.
Whisper a sentence.
Oh shit!
Well, yeah.
Shit. Whisper. Okay.
Whisper a sentence in the microphone that will get your partner aroused.
So this is that we're going to ASMR.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, Martes. My titty look like it's ready to explode. It's hard. Don't make this hard. Just make it easy. That was me blowing the the niffle after I put the ice cube in there. So
Thank you. I wish I wasn't wearing earphones. It's way worse this way.
I forgot that you could hear all of that.
I could hear your saliva.
That's the point.
If you could role play any character in the bedroom, who would you like to be?
At first, I was gonna be very naughty for my response, but wait, I don't know why I keep having to ask you. If I have to be, say one more.
If you could role play any character in the bedroom, who would you like to be?
Damn. See, I was gonna say something really bad right now, but I think I don't want to lose any follower. So I'll tell you later on. But this time,
Who would it be?
Like I just create this like what is this? This imaginative like a role playing. In this day and age, as Robbie Joves from Hercules, if I want to make light of a situation, and this is what I'm saying about this, you cannot be light in this situation. But I imagine initially like that I was like an agent of a certain and then like it's turned into like a bad thing. So I'm not gonna say that.
That was what you originally think.
Yeah,
that was your first thought.
Yeah, because we're talking about ice, but the cube, that is the ice cube, nothing else. But then, so yeah, if I could,
Oh shit!
yeah, that is just where my my weird mind go to. So if I could be anything right now, if I want to be role playing, this is like a prison, and I am the warden, and then you are my prisoner of love. And then in order to get out of prison, hey, then you have to do your time below the waist. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but if you need parole, or is it that you have to check in with the warden? And that was wrong, but it depends. To each their own. For me, that is it. It's like, oh, I'm the warden. You're my prisoner of love. And if you want to be free, then you have to pay the Piper.
I've never heard of that.
Translate, Chat GPT, Google Translate that. I don't know. That was the longest answer to a question. I'm sorry that. Yeah, there's too much of this.
You're fine. Thank you.
Again, you're welcome.
And last question.
Oh shit!
The dirtiest question
Oh
of
my
all.
god!
What is something your partner does that makes you feel loved?
That's the dirtiest question. Well, now this one, something my partner does. What does Marites do to make me feel love? Well, when it's cold, Marites always grab her hand and she cup my balls to make sure that they're not cold too. She's a sweetheart.
Robbie Joves, thank you for your time. And happy Valentine's Day to you and Marites.
Yeah, it's always Valentine's Day for us every day.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Thank you for asking this crazy question. We went deep.
And until next time, go ahead and look into the camera before we leave. Look into the barrel of the camera and leave the listeners with a phrase of saying a piece of advice that reminds them that it can't be that bad.
Well, you know, even though it's I'm like 5'8", even though I'm not the same height in as far as like my manhood, it could be shorter than 3 inches. It could be 1 inch, and that might be bad. But 3 inches or higher is not that bad.
Thank you, Robbie. Let's bring Dennis back. Dennis, happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for coming through, man. I appreciate you
Christian,
so much.
I appreciate you very much, man. Thank
This
you.
has been fun, and you know it's not
Always.
going to be the last time.
No, please don't not invite me back because my questions, my answers, my responses that are very weird.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry that I don't know where I went there, but yeah, I apologize for
Why are you
response.
apologizing?
No,
That was
no.
great. That was great. We love Robbie. We love Bong, and we love you. I've told you this before, but oftentimes when I'm out in public, if it's like a Phil-Am event, people ask me where you are, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't live with a guy.
I know, and we're just friends, but
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. Maybe because we're Filipino and they think that all Filipinos know where all of the Filipinos are at.
To an
At the
extent.
time. Yeah,
To
yeah.
an extent, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could just text you and you could tell me exactly where you are.
Yeah.
that's what it is.
And likewise, if Melissa wants to know where you're at,
She has my location.
Yeah, I
but-
would think that she would know where you're at. But if she didn't know, then I could tell her.
Yeah. But I also wouldn't give your location away to a shady figure.
Yeah.
Or give your number away to someone that I wouldn't trust with your number. You know what I'm saying?
Please don't.
I've been in those
Same
situations.
thing. Likewise,
Please don't.
Yeah. Please don't. Yeah.
But until next time, Dennis, this has been so much fun. And happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Till next time. Man.
To everybody.
Is there anything else you want to say to the listeners back at home before we get out of here?
If you want to watch a good movie for Valentine's Day, please watch my movie. Shameless plug. Hello, the movie on YouTube. It's free and loving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out Hello, the movie on YouTube. He wears my shirt in it. There's a lot of cameos there. Sharkies is in there. Artie is in there.
Artie is in there.
Justin, Juicy
Juicy
JC is in there. And just a lot of Bay Area love and a lot of Vallejo love and
Yes.
a lot of Bong and a lot of Robbie and a lot of Dennis. So check that out. And until next time, you guys know where to find me. You guys know where to find the podcast because you're already here. Peace, love, and bye.
Can't be that bad.